because if they win this, Jesse Wagstaff and his men will go alongside Melbourne with the same record of 18 and 11 over the last 8 games. Unchanged. Henschel, Pepper, Windler, Doolittle, and Big Joe Lual-Achul. Ben Henschel having quite the season. Leaves his shot short, not second time around, and draws a foul, a possible 3-point play.
That was good patience there by Benny Henschel. He just had Tyler Harvey on his back and took his time and short armed it. But if you're Tyler in that situation, you've got to find a way to just fight back around, because if he does miss it, the rebound contest actually has to be yours to get back involved.
I agree with what you were saying there, Matty. He is having a very good year.
It's interesting, they've gone with Doolittle on McGee and JLA on Peatling, and I think what they're trying to do is, as JLA flushes one home, and that was nice. But I think what they're trying to do is let JLA use his length away from the ball to be a bit of a helper, and let Doolittle's strength just try and push him off the block.
Mason Peatling off the glass inaccurately. Here's Elijah Pepper, only Peterson in front of him, and Pepper gets it done. Kept to 8 points against the Wildcats last time around. That is goaltending on JaVale. Points count.
Seconds off the shot clock can make it a bit tougher.
Playing game 532, Jesse. Here's Windler on the move. Elevating Magnims. The mullet, they say in the gong, is all-powerful, Brad. Windler again, nice, soft touch. So he's showing us quite the repertoire. Bit of brute strength at the rack and then a soft touch on the move. Initiative led by so many fantastic individuals, the likes of Isaac Humphries, AJ Ogilvy, who's in the house tonight, having been at the Sydney Kings.
Hawk in the pre-game as well. He's still very new to exposing himself in terms of being a leader and being a go-to player, as Ben Henschel makes a really nice M1. But his ability now to come off the bench, it just unlocks that kind of responsibility of, I've got to lead the team, I've got to put people where they need to be, I've got to do all these other responsibilities, where last year I got to just come off and just be myself. And I think that's when he's at his best.
Just a question on that. You've been in teams where you have started and, you know, you've come off the bench. For me, someone that was always off the bench to try and bring energy. But is it typical? Like, does it feel like...
There's the reason why. Trademark from Tyler Harvey. Also the most alley-oops. Enter JaVale McGee, perhaps, as this game continues. That's nice from his opponent, Joe Lual-Achul.
He does that.
Came here tonight needing 1-3 to have 50 this season. He's had a tough trot in terms of shooting against Illawarra in recent games, but here he is speaking pre-game.
What about your own game? You're the type of player that gets hot really quickly. What mentality do you have in those moments? Where do you take yourself to?
Happy place is the court. So, I mean, I'm told to shoot the ball, and my job is to get those shots up, and I actually get in trouble if I don't shoot. So, it's kind of a good feeling when you're told that, and it's easy to be able to put those reps up when that's your job and that's what you're told to do.
Yeah, Elijah Pepper, talented basketball player, averaging 10 points per game this season in his 22 minutes off that 22-point game against Southeast Melbourne. He can certainly be a big part of this late season, this postseason.
The thing you got to remember too for him, as Elijah Pepper pump fakes, and there goes his 50th three for you, Matty, after you just called for it.
Know each other, and you liked it.
Elijah Pepper lets rip successfully. There's his 51st three of the year. Had a good return against Perth earlier this season in what has been a tough shooting year for him. And Windler camped in the corner, fills it up for 3. Big bucket to get it back to 54-48.